Yeah, Robert, I can tell you right now we're off of St. Mary's and Navarro. I actually did see a couple of protesters running away from the downtown area, specifically the Alamo. We did hear a couple windows breaking, people running and screaming. And right now I do have a gentleman who wants to remain anonymous, but he says that he was there present when everything was happening. So, sir, what can you tell us? You are a protester. What was happening?
Basically, we're trying to prove our point that you cannot kneel on whoever you want. You cannot take full control of your authority. You cannot just basically just do what you want as an officer, because as us civilians, we will rise. We will gain justice within ourselves to gain peace. It is not fair for Floyd.
But do you think it's fair for our community, our local business owners downtown to have their windows, their businesses looted and their property destroyed?
No, it's not fair, but the fact that, like, the full control of being looted. Like, okay, there's a robbery down the street. Who do you call? You call the law. The law's there. And then you know what? No telling what that law's going to do for that. Like, they can just take me out. They can kill me. They can kill you. They can kill us with a simple bang. You know what I mean?
Well, those are just your opinions, and
Yes.
we're thankful that you're sharing why you're standing out here tonight. But he is just one of many thousands of San Antonians who were out here in downtown San Antonio expressing their grievances, their concerns, why they turned to our streets, expressing why they're out here today, specifically George Floyd. But we also know that the Brown Berets, who we spoke to briefly yesterday, said this was not going to be a violent demonstration. However, we did see that it did things did take a quick turn rather in the last 30 minutes, and our Randy Beamer was actually there during those moments, and he's actually joining us now with everything that was happening in the River Center Mall area, where like I mentioned, people were running away from the streets in distress. Randy, what was happening?
Well, I can tell you that there was a group of people that ran away. I don't know, were you with the group of people that were at the Alamo and then ran down toward the River Center?
I was with the
Because
group
there
of
were some people
watching the people.
Okay, because there were some people down there. We saw breaking windows, throwing rocks at police. Tell me why that was happening.
It was happening because for justice, like, you can't just take lives if you want. Like, it's not fair. This man he was yelling for his life, help me. I'm dying. I can't breathe. He was giving signals.
And now, were you upset with the group that was at the Alamo? It seems
Yes,
like there's a
yes,
couple of different
I was-
issues that didn't
I was
happen
ups-
across the country, that because of the group of the Texas Freedom Force, there was a different confrontation. Were you part of that?
I was part of it. I was yelling, I was screaming, but I wasn't part of any of the vandalism. But I was witnessing. And the fact that I'm witnessing, it brings out a brighter message that you cannot take control of us. You cannot kneel your knee on a civilian. It's not right. It's not justice.
And you're from San Antonio?
Yes, I am from San Antonio, Texas.
And now it seems as if there was a number of people in that group that were peacefully protesting. I talked to some people when I was down there and seeing the rock throwing, and that they were from San Antonio. They had been part of the very peaceful protest, and they were not happy that it kind of devolved into the anger and the violence when people started running away from the Alamo and down toward the River Center, where we saw the first violence. And people broke into the River Center, and then somebody had a fire extinguisher and set that off. Were you there then?
Yes, I was there then when the fire extinguisher was set off.
Okay.
Basically, they wanna bang us, so we're gonna bang the fire extinguishers. Like, it's not just justice. It's just the fact of, like, it's not even about racism either. It's just the fact of that you officers think that you can take a stand, a straight knee to the neck of a wanted man. Yeah, he forged the check. Okay. He didn't break a window.
Well, we have some other elements. Thank you very much, sir. We have some other elements of what went on. I just want to tell you this has gone on and give you a little context. Started at 5 o'clock down here at Travis Park. Thousands of people there, maybe a few hundred of the This Is Texas task force over at the Alamo. And a lot of people have been doing 5, 6, 7, 8 miles by now in the 80, 90 degree heat. And so it's dispersing, if maybe for no other reason or other reasons, but because of that. And there was some tear gas in Alamo Plaza. I was down there, for that as well. I want to throw to our Robert Price now for more back at the station. Robert?